Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Kingstonian Diaries. We are in Europe. The Kingstonian Diaries is a chance for me to get my hands into the Defeat Challenge, one of my favorite challenges in Football Manager ever. It's a chance where you take a lower league side, you try to bring them to glory, and this is our fourth season in the Premiership, and we're in the Europa Cup, courtesy of the Carabao Cup win last season over Man City, which is 3-1. Still as a Kingstonian, probably our best day ever. And we just played one match in the Europa Cup. We drew to Bordeaux. It was a pretty tough match, and now we've got to travel away to Belgium where we play Genk. And they have done pretty well. They've already picked up they've scored 2 goals. They beat Göteborg 2-0. I hope I'm pronouncing all these names right. Probably have some of you laughing away, and I don't blame you. Uh, we are this season. We've got we're very focused on building our youth. I mean, I'm more focused on this than actually doing well in the league. I mean, we do want to finish in the top half, but we also want to build up a core group for the future. And we've gone out there. We spent a lot of our transfer money on these players. I mean, a large portion of our transfer spending has gone towards youth players. That's the better way of putting it. Because financially, we're still making a profit. Last month is the only month so far this year that we've recorded a loss. Most of the time, we're doing like 1 to 2 million in profit a season. This season already we're 8 million in. We've done well. We made a profit of 8 million. It's only October, and I'm hoping to pass the 37 million mark for the season, bringing our overall balance closer to 80 to 90 million next season, which generally means that our club is financially very sound. We're doing very well. We're not overspending, which is really the trick in a lower league save. If you overspend, you have to win. If you don't win, you're in trouble. So we have been playing a smart game of keeping our finances in check. Scouting has been the mainstay of our strategy. Our scouts are out there. We're looking for youngsters to fill up our shortlist pool. As you can see, it's a really large pool where we're continually looking at players, evaluating them, and we have a strategy where we don't just go out and sign players. They have to fit into our style of play. And speaking of which, our style of play is very strange this season because I've decided that I want to do a throwback to FM18. The last time this system came out, I used a similar system, was in FM15. I did a quick guide on it. The only difference is this role. This was a ball-winning midfielder role in FM15. I'm using a Mazzala here. Might go with a ball-winning midfielder on support, so we'll stick 2 ball-winning midfielders on support. And yeah, basically this is the same system in FM15, literally the same system. So yeah, we played. The only problem now is with this system, you need really good work rate in midfield. So 16 here. We got 14 here and 16 here. So these players are going to have to hold on to the flanks, cover the flanks, and a lot of the creativity comes from the playmakers and the wingback bombing up and down the flanks. So we're off against Genk from Belgium. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Coyle wins that, tries to release Brewster. Everyone Cardenis again off to Brewster. Brewster runs wide with the ball. Gets it to Cardenis. Brewster is out. Okay, slightly, no, don't run wide with the ball. Not just yet. Okay, Ganoche with the throw. Puts it into the box. Brewster gets there. Mario rushes to pick up the pieces. Looks around. Finds Coyle. Coyle with a simple pass to Cardenis. Cardenis out to Kyle Walker-Peters. Come on, gets inside, but yeah, he was offside. Palmer Brown. I am just looking to see whether my midfield three, because the key here is the midfield three. If it doesn't work, then this tactic falls flat, and you get into all kinds of trouble. Yeah, so and the risk is we're playing against a 4-2-3-1 that doesn't come out with its fullbacks. So we have to be very careful with them on the break because they will have a slight advantage over us in that they're able to load 4 guys on my back line of basically 3. So it's very dangerous. Corner. Part of me wants to switch over to our defensive tactic, which is actually a 4-2-3-1. So we're going to start with this 4-3-1-2, see how we do, and then maybe the last 10 minutes or so we'll switch to the more defensive 4-2-3-1. Doesn't even make sense. Defensive 4-2-3-1? Yes, defensive 4-2-3-1. And I'm being on 2 fast-paced wingers and replace a midfielder? Yep. Doesn't sound logical, but yes, that's me. Brewster inside the box tries to find his way, but these guys, they're just sitting back. So this advanced forward is not really finding a lot of space. So turn him into a poacher, and he will get others into play. Hopefully there's a bit more movement now in the final third. Free kick from Gonzalez. Wide. Menga with the throw to Gonzalez. Butoba. What a name. Okay, Brewster with the ball. Now he looks back. He sees Coyle. He doesn't look for the forward pass. Kyle Walker-Peters on his own gets it to Higgins. Higgins will find Brewster. Well, he was offside. I see some change, right? Now Brewster doesn't shoot forward and run wide, and he doesn't try and play in somebody else. So, okay. We'll ring with the yellow card. Butoba. He's offside. Thank goodness for that. All right, I'm looking at the players now on the pitch. Higgins hits it. Coyle. They play wide. Ring reads that danger. Higgins does well. Mario. Ring out to Higgins. The deep line forward looks for Brewster. Brewster has the ball. Does well. Gets us the corner. Castillo with a throw. Amaya Castillo plays it out to Late. Late loses out. Butoba wide. Okay, so far so good. We're not exactly lighting up Europa Cup with our attacking football. Higgins to Carter Denise to Palmer Brown to Walker-Peters. Higgins couldn't get there. Hubner. We're a long way from finding a new central defender to replace Luke Swallow. Yes, we are going to replace Luke Swallow. Higgins scores. Yes, we've taken the lead. Kingstonian have scored brilliantly from Callum Higgins, and we have done it. We've scored the goal we wanted to score. Kyle Walker-Peters to Cardenis. What a pass. Brewster hitting it down for Higgins, and Higgins just smashed it in. All right, time for us to switch to the 4-2-3-1. I've been waiting for this. Higgins will play here. Mario will come here. Call Mario Cardenis. Ring will come off. We'll play Phelan here. Okay, let's go. We're switching to this is what I call my defensive system. Hope it works. The theory in my head. Sometimes that's the thing about me and Football Manager. I got these notions in my head. Sometimes they don't really work, and I usually tell people, if you want to try things out in this game, yeah, try it out in preseason. But no, I did try this system out in preseason. Actually did quite well. It did okay. Preseason we were testing it out, but I still am not convinced about who should be the deep line forward. Is it a Cardenis, or we play with somebody else with Mario a bit deeper? And Late shoots. It's just so close. Okay, Coyle to Mario. Mario to Evran Cardenis. Coyle again. To Cardenis shoots. He's inside the box. He smashed that and he couldn't. And the AI has switched to a 4-3-3. Amaya to Manga. They are working hard to defend right now. Oh, this is close. Guanosh. Okay, we got Marcelo Hermes on the pitch. That's gonna be my next substitution. For Guanosh, we're gonna bring on Marcelo Hermes. All right. And I don't know what I'm doing. My head says Cardenas should be placed at DLF and support. Mario should move into the AP role that we actually bought him for, and I should bring on Pontiso, which means I'm taking off the player I put on the I substituted for, which sounds yeah, I'm crazy. I just it's my Europa Cup game, so I'm like not making sense to myself. Uh this is crazy. I hope I mean on paper this should still work. Yeah, thank goodness we didn't take Phelan off. We just scored his second goal. Phelan makes it 2-0. Yeah, sometimes I know jack about what I'm doing. But, if you think about the roles and duties in a constructive way, then you shouldn't have an issue. Higgins makes for a pretty good inside forward, right? Because he's got crossing, he's been trained as an inside forward. Phelan is really only a striker. And Mario, he can play as a playmaker. And he can fit in a lot of positions. Denise can also be a playmaker. So we actually can have two very creative players. So it's a question of how high up the pitch I want this creativity to go. It can be a DLF on support with an AP, and I can put Pontiso on the pitch. So we have options late, and it's into the safe hands of Muric. Okay, Kingstonian are 2-0 up on Genk. Strategically, we have done the right thing. Evran Karadeniz squares it, and oh my goodness, we should have scored a third. They smashed it. The keeper having a great game. We should buy him. Evran Karadeniz with a corner goes back, and we have another corner. He's gonna go to Coyle. Is gonna strike. Coyle only knows how to do one thing in his game. The ball comes to him, he smashes it. Gotta love the guy. I'm so glad that we have Liam Coyle, formerly from Liverpool. So we've got two former Liverpool players, Rhian Brewster, and Liam Coyle. Kingstonian playing a lot better after we switched to this, and thanks to the AI going to a 4-3-3 as well. So he's playing into my hands with my back line. So, yep. Menga to Amaya, Vidic. Yep, they're forced to shoot from range. Vinagre to Late. My son's name is actually Late. Hey, sorry, my friend's son's name is actually Late. What am I saying? Okay. Notse to Butoba to Menga. Hermes Riza, Evran Karadeniz with time and space. Phelan goes, I don't know what to do, guys. I'm going to cross the ball. One of you score. Coyle says, I can't. That was a brilliant counter-attack. Fluid with so many players getting into play. Higgins, well, over the top, too easy. Kyle Walker-Peters. Mario again, the play is strings one from the back. Phelan makes it 2. Yes, there's another goal. You have played into my hands with a 4-3-3. We kind of expected Genk to do that. Oh, I love this. Heads it down. Mario from deep plays a searching ball for Higgins, who knows how to cross the ball. Gives it to Phelan. Phelan scores, makes it 3-0. And, well, Kingstonian are now coasting after that rather shaky start. All we needed was the first goal, and we scored it with a 4-3-1-2, and then switched to this, expecting them to attack us, and they did exactly that. Amaya, Palmer Brown, Brewster, they run straight. I mean, my backline is just tracking back. So they have to actually create their own chances. And each time they push higher and higher up the pitch, they get into trouble. And that was it. It brings the Higgins show to an end. Higgins with a goal and 2 assists. Damien Phelan with 2 goals. The boys did well. This was a very good result. We have beaten Genk, and I think that we are top of the table. Yes, Kingstonian now top of the table along with Bordeaux. This is good. This is really good. And elsewhere, Juventus, 6 points, 2 wins. Bilbao, not too bad. Rangers also 2 wins from the group of Feyenoord are in the same group. So Rangers have beaten Legia, Warsaw, and Dinamo Tbilisi. Toulouse winning 2 of their matches. Wolves also doing quite all right. Then we've got Aberdeen. Wow, Aberdeen also with 2 wins. This is nice. They've beaten Zoya Belenenses. I think this team is from Greece. And we got Genoa, Zenit, Kablush, Victoria. This is like a nice beer that I should have. Okay, and West Brom is Sevilla and Hajduk Split. Haven't won a single game. Panathinaikos also. My goodness, this is what I call a very goal friendly group. Look at this, 5 goals. Wow, some big games here. Whew. Okay, so oh my goodness, Rangers have been hammering goals past people. 11 goals for wow. The team is flying with all the goals is Rangers. Um, we are on the other hand, we're a bit goal shy, but I'm still happy with how we're doing. Kingstonian, yeah, we're goal shy. Let's take it easy, eh? We haven't conceded any goals yet. And Bordeaux the same. This is a good group that we're in. Still fairly open. Then if one more win and we should be okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Kingstonian Diaries. And yes, it's a crazy old day for me. I'm playing with a 4-3-1-2. I'm playing also with a 4-2-3-1 and also with the Knightsbridge system. Kingstonian this season have a little cocktail of tactics that we're using to get our way in the league as well as in Europe. Meanwhile, Luke Swallow, well, he has to do a lot just to win over the side. He hasn't really played a lot of games thus far because he wants to play for Everton, or is it his 3 clubs of Brighton, Everton, Southampton. He keeps changing his mind. Well, if you have any questions, look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted to FM.com or website. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for they continue to support this channel. You make these kind of shows possible for the rest of the community. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.